Now let us discuss chapter 10, circles. You may have come across some of the um, round objects in the daily life, no? So like wheels of vehicles, then dials of clock, then coins, button, bangle. These are all round in shape. So uh, when we noticed a clock, the second hand of a clock moves rapidly. So when from one point to one taking one round, how much points it covers, that is the union of that points are called a circle. Okay, so a definition of the circle we have to learn. So all of you know how to draw the circle. There lies the definition of the circle. So first we will put a fixed point, that is the center of the circle. From the fixed point, you take a fixed distance. This distance is the radius of the circle. So when you take that a fixed point and when you make a circle like this circle is the union of these all points. Okay, so what is the definition of the circle? Collection of all the points in a plane which are at a fixed distance from a fixed point in the plane is called a circle. So that fixed point is called center of the circle, center, and the fixed distance is called radius of the circle. Now in this chapter we are going to learn the circles and its related terms. Now circle is a plane figure. Okay, so that figure, that circle divides the plane on which it lies into three parts, which are there. So interior, that is inside portion of the circle, then exterior, outside portion of the circle, and the circle itself. Okay, so it circular region. Okay, so first one is the circle divides the plane into three parts. First one interior, then exterior, then circular path. Now what is interior? Inside portion, this portion inside the circular region, that is called interior. Exterior means outside portion, and the circular path, that is this one. Okay, now from center to any point on the circle, that distance we call it as radius. So if we are making center as O, center as O, and if you are taking OA, OA is the radius. Now how many radii you can draw to a circle? You can draw infinitely many radii to a circle. That is, each and every point from this point you can draw the line segments. So there are infinitely many radii for the circle. Then all these radii of one circle will be same, that is equal length. Radii of one circle will be of equal length. Now we have learned about the diameter. What is the diameter? Diameter is a chord that passing through the center, and it is double the radius. So we have to discuss what is a chord. Chord means what? So it is a line segment joining any two points on the circle. This is a chord. This is a chord. Chord. It is pronounced as chord. So let us mark that as CD. CD is a chord. Okay, that is a line segment joining any two points on the circle. Now, diameter is the longest chord. So when you draw the diameter, so let us draw this one, SR, passing through the center O. No, S and R are on the circle. So SR is a chord. At the same time, it is the diameter. And diameter is double the radius. So what is the speciality of diameter? Diameter is the longest chord. Then diameter is equal to 2 times radius. Double of radius. Okay. Then how many diameters you can draw to a circle? Like radius, you can draw so many diameters to a circle. Now, another term is arc. Arc means what? It is a part of circle. That is, so if you are taking a part of circle like this, so you will get an arc. This portion, when I mark dark, this is a part of circle. So that is called arc of the circle. Now, there is two types of arc, major arc and minor arc. So if I mark this much portion, that is minor, smaller one, okay, and the remaining bigger one will be called major arc, okay. The small part, the small arc is called minor arc, and the remaining bigger one is called major arc. And what is the arc of the circle? That is a piece of the circle, or part of the circle. Then segment. Then comes segment and sector. So when you draw a circle, now we have marked here center C, and here also center C. So segment means what? If you are drawing a chord and the remaining part of this one, this portion is called segment. Okay, this is called segment. That is that portion, all that, and this is called segment. So remaining, this one is smaller one, so it is called minor segment, and the remaining it is called major segment. So if you are naming that one AB, and in between you can write O, so this part, that is chord, including this chord and this arc, whatever portions comes, that is called the segment of the circle. And this AOB is a minor segment, and the remaining, this one, bigger one, is called a major segment. Now comes sector. So when you take two radius, in between two radius, the portion comes like this. So the shape is like this. This one is called sector. Then next year also you have to learn this one, so in detail. So you have to know what is a sector and a segment, difference between that one. So here this smaller portion we have taken, so it is called minor sector, minor, and this one is called major sector. Okay, so what we have learned in this one? So we have learned how to draw the circle. Now, starting from center, we have to take a fixed distance and cover that one. That is called a circle. From the definition of circle, we have learned the collection of all the points in a plane from which is at a fixed distance from a fixed point. That is called circle. Then we have learned that a circle is a planar figure. That circle divides the plane into three parts, that is interior, exterior and circular path. Now when you are taking a point S, where it lies, this S, that is on the circular path. Then O, center O lies in the interior. Now when you are taking another point P lies in the exterior of the circle. Okay, S, point S, C, D, R, A, all these points lie on the circular path. Center O lies in the interior part and P lies on the exterior part of the circle. Then we have learned about chord. Chord means what? That is a line segment whose endpoints are on the circle. That is called chord, and which is the longest chord, that is diameter. And what is the other speciality of diameter? Diameter is 2 times radius, and diameter is the longest chord and it passes through the center. Then comes segment. Segment, if a circle we have taken and we have drawn a chord AB, that portion covering the chord and the part of the circle was called segment. So here it is smaller one, so we can call it minor segment, and this part we can call as major segment. And comes sector. So when we draw two radii to the same circle, the portion it covers, that is called sector. This one is smallest one, so it is called minor sector, and the remaining part it is called major sector. Now let us discuss exercise 10.1. Now exercise 10.1, first one is fill in the blanks. The center of the circle lies in the dash of the circle. Center of the circle lies where it lies, in the interior of the circle. In the interior of the circle. Now second one, a point whose distance from center to a circle is greater than its radius lies dash of the circle. Now what is given? A point. So let us take this point P, which is great. When you draw a line segment from its center to this point P, it will be more than the radius. No, radius will come up to this much only. So it is more than the radius. That means that point P lies on where? that is on the exterior of the circle. That is, lie in the exterior of the circle. Now third one, the longest chord of a circle is what? The longest chord is diameter. Then fourth one, an arc is a dash when it ends ends of diameter. So an arc is a dash. Which one is arc? This portion. When arc is dash, when its endpoints are the diameters. Now you see this much arc. That means what it will come? It is semicircle, half of the circle. No? So arc means this much portion it will come. Its endpoints are the diameter. That means this much portion it will come. That means semicircle, half of the circle. That is semicircle. Then fifth one, segment of a circle is the region between an arc and dash of the circle. What is segment? That is the region between arc and the chord of the circle. Arc and chord. The region between arc and chord is called segment of the circle. Then a circle divides the plane on which it lies in dash parts. How many parts? In 3 parts. Which are they? That is interior, exterior and circular path. Now second question. Write true or false. Give reasons for your answers. Line segment joining center to any point on the circle is the radius of the circle. What is given? Line segment joining center to any point on the circle. That is called radius of the circle. That is true. No. So that is the definition of circle. So that is true. Second one. A circle has only finite number of equal chords. So you can draw so many chords to the circle. No? Equal to this chords, you can draw so many chords here. If you want here, like that. You can draw so many chords equal to this chord. Equal to this chord means length should be equal. So it is false. You can it is given a circle has only finite number of equal chords. So it has infinite number of equal chords. So it is false. Third one. If a circle is divided into 3 equal arcs, each is a major arc. So if you have divided a circle into 3 portions, so will it be major arcs? No. So equal only, no. So equal means it is equal only. So it is not major or minor. Okay. So fourth one. A chord of a circle which is twice as long as its radius is the diameter of the circle. What is given? A chord of the circle which is twice as long as the radius is the diameter of the circle. That is true. Diameter is the longest chord and diameter is 2 times radius. So a diameter is a chord itself. So it is true. Then fifth one. Sector is the region between the chord and its corresponding arc. What is a sector? That is a region between two radius and the corresponding arc. No, sector means this portion. That is, it is the region between the radii and the corresponding arc. So here it is given, it is the region between the chord and the corresponding arc. That's wrong. So chord and the corresponding arc, what will come? That is segment, it will come. Then sixth one, a circle is a plane figure. Circle is a plane figure, that we already discussed. Circle is a plane figure, that is true.